Vamos a matar compañeros!
White is I here, and I want to talk about Compañeros, made in 1970. It's also known as Vamos A Matar Compañeros, but mainly in Europe. Starring Franco Nero and Thomas Milan, it's about a Swedish arms dealer who reluctantly teams up with a trigger-happy bandito to kidnap a professor for a fortune in gold. They find themselves hunted by psycho marijuana-smoking Jack Palance. All this in the middle of a tense and bloody Mexican Revolution. This is directed by Sergio Corbucci, whose most famous movie is Django. Django's good, I have that, but I also have this movie, and I think this one's by far a way more entertaining film than Django. I don't know why this one doesn't get the love that Django gets. This is my favorite Corbucci film. He did make another great spaghetti western called The Great Silence, and that is another good one, but this I like even more than that. Franco Nero does a great job in this movie. So does Thomas Milan. You probably know Franco Nero, like I just mentioned. Django, he was the star of Django. And yeah, he does a great job in this movie. He's got a lot of personality. You like this guy. You know he's in it for himself, but you still like him. He's just got a charm to him. You like him. Thomas Milan does a really good job. He's a very kind of arrogant young man, and he really brings that through. But you end up liking him too because of his persistence and his wit. He really stands up to Franco Nero's performance. He does a great job in this movie. Jack Palance's performance, he just goes nuts, dude. Everybody knows him, and it's crazy. He's got this long, like, black hair. He's parted. He's dressed in black, and he has a wooden hand, and he just smokes weed in the whole movie, and it makes him like crazy. It's funny. They back in those days, they thought it made you like crazy. Jose Bodolo, who played General Mongo, he does a great job in this too. He's a very shady character. You like him. He pretends to be this Mexican revolutionary, and he's really just a crook who just has a big gang who says "Viva la Mexico" a lot. Also, like to mention Fernando Rey, who's had a long career. Actually, he's done a whole bunch of movies, and he's in this as the professor they end up kidnapping, and he does a good job. He really he brings a voice of reason to this movie. It's really great. The music was done by Ennio Morricone, who's done music from Sergio Leone films to Quentin Tarantino. He's a legend in the business, and he's got two amazing tracks on here. Of course, the theme song for the movie, and also El Pinguino. It's a really entertaining movie. It's backstabbing, back and forth. This is a western that should deserve more attention, and that's why this is the first western I wanted to do for Wide as I.